for entertainment purposes only. And if you want true legal advice, contact your own lawyer.
I think we have to go down to Florida to investigate Scottie Pippen's house. This is a freaking nice house. It's right on the water where the boat is. It's looking like, I'm looking at a picture of it, and nice pool. It's a beautiful home. But anyway, so this lawsuit we're talking about, the lawsuit was December 2018 filed. May 2nd, just recently, they did an amended complaint, and that is Scottie Pippen or his people are suing the Glazers, she is a comedian. Lindsay is a comedian and lawyer.
Yeah, she's a lawyer turned comedian.
Yeah, that's
very
great.
Interesting.
We're comedians turned lawyers. So that's the difference between us. And so what was his complaints? We're going to go with his, and I'm going to mention.
Well, Scottie he sued for $109,000 in damages, claiming that his home had been defaced by Glazer and her husband Willistein and their families members. So when they did the amendment, he added their child that supposedly did the crayon. So what happened then is that they said that they allowed their dog and cat to urinate in the house, causing permanent stains and unsanitary conditions. That they damaged. These
are allegations.
These are allegations,
right.
And these are the factual allegations that they're alleging. That Scottie Pippen says that they allowed mold to grow on their patio furniture. They damaged the front gate, and they damaged the home entertainment system, and they destroyed countless cabinets and drawers. In addition, Pippen is claiming that they failed to pay rent and utilities on time, and that they stole a Cuisinart knife set.
Oh, that's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not cheap. Now, can you specify? I love listening to these facts because that just raises question after question. Can you say in a lawsuit they damaged countless cabinets?
Yeah.
What is countless? I mean, can you? That's not.
We're going to get into
how's
that.
The judge going to rule on that?
Yeah.
Well, it's a factual allegation that they don't have to rule on at this stage because unless they bring a demur or this is brought in Florida, so whatever the equivalent to a challenge to the complaint.
I would think that there has to be some specificity in the complaint. So if they say countless cabinets, when you file a lawsuit, you got to put the defendant on notice about what you're alleging, right? And so are we talking about I think what Cal is getting at is, are you talking about the cabinets in the kitchen, the cabinets in the bathroom? Which one are you talking about? And quite frankly, we don't have cabinets ad infinitum here in the house. There is a set number.
Right. And
so,
how much do they cost to fix?
But to your point, they don't have to allege that in the early stages with the complaint, correct?
Right, but what they also did allege, and what they said, at least come out and said, is that they were basically forced to replace everything. All the linens, all of the mattresses, everything in the house had to be replaced.
Well, not everything, but like a lot of things, the carpet, not everything.
Linen, mattress, and carpet.
Yeah.
You're right, not everything.
So the soft goods in the house.
Yes, and then they had to replace the movie theater and other big ticket items, whatever that means.
Hey, now I'm going to jump on the Glazer side. So here, the first thing I'm going to argue is this: if I'm the Glazers, first of all, we're paying freaking $30,000, dude, a month, and to do that, you better have someone coming in and taking care of this because their biggest argument, which is a good argument, is Pippen was supposed to have a housekeeper clean and take care of stuff, according to their agreement. So apparently the housekeeper, Glazer's argument, rarely came by. Where for $30,000 a freaking month, that housekeeper better be there every day and better be cleaning stuff when my kids make a mess. And when I think knowing that you're bringing someone in with kids
and pets, and
they have knowledge of that, don't think this thing's going to come out spiffy, especially due to the fact there's a thing called normal wear and tear. Now they're going to argue, oh, this is beyond normal wear and tear. Well, I'm going to argue, guess what? We have kids. We have pets. You're supposed to have this individual show up. I'm going to claim every day. We're paying $30,000 a month. That housekeeper better be here and wiping my popo after I go to the bathroom and better cleaning up after me. Yeah. And that's your fault, Scottie.
Seems pretty normal to me.
Well, Cal, when you're $30,000 a month, you do that too.
No, we had 9 kids in our house at one time, so no, that seems perfectly normal.
That's exactly right.
We just use a pressure washer, but
there you go.
Outside.
Now, yes. What I will say that I I think this might have come up in negotiations before a lawsuit was filed because Giller is the one who filed this on behalf of Scottie Pippen. He's the one who takes care of this.
The manager.
Yes.
Somehow.
In paragraph 17, he claims, and this is a hard one to disprove because it's going to be a he said, she said thing, but he claims that Glazer touted having domestic staff and help so much so that she rejected having staff familiar with the house help in any meaningful fashion. So they're claiming that Glazer said, no, we don't want your staff, but that gets down to, unless you got communication in writing, that's just something that they're saying, that's going to be a bone of contention. I agree with you. And quite frankly, I think that given the amounts involved, if I'm the landlord, I say, thank you very much. Let me do a site inspection after the first month to see if your staff is working correctly, given how much this is worth. And if it's not, I don't care what you want. We're sending in our own. That doesn't appear to have happened. So.
Well, it's all going to come down to what? The contract.
The contract and the facts. What happened? Now, let's go over the complaint that the plaintiff has brought forth on behalf of Scottie Pippen. Some funny things but I'm going to say a little bit over the top the way he explains things. That is their attorney for Scottie Pippen.
So it appears, excuse me, I'm so ahead of myself. I'm choking. The words just want to come out. It appears that what he is doing, the Pippen in his complaint, that he's trying to impeach Glazer's credibility by adding facts into the complaint. I'll give you an example. So Glazer's an attorney, right?
Right.
So right off the bat, they say, quote, Glazer claims to be employed with Lindsay Glazer, PA, but said firm was, and this is in italics, voluntarily dissolved in 2008. In light of the foregoing, Glazer has significant ties and has engaged in systematic, routine, not isolated commercial activities within the county. So by saying it was voluntarily withdrawn, dissolved, he's trying to cast an aspersion there on what she did. In paragraph 9, so the hurricane comes in, and they put that she, quote, claimed, in italics, claimed damage to their home, and eventually set her sights on Scottie Pippen's property. So
is that how they say set his sights?
Set her sights on Scottie Pippen's property. She says that Glazer assured all parties that
you mean Pippen's
Glazer. No, Glazer.
Oh, Glazer, gotcha.
So the complaint says that Glazer assured all parties, including the plaintiff, that she came from a very prominent family and always met her obligations. Now, the Glazer family owns the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mm-hmm. However, I believe if I read correctly as I was doing research, that she's not part of that family, the $2.5 billion family. Prominent family, but not that one. They're trying to allege that she was.
So not the Malcolm Glazer family, but another family.
Yes. Now, here's where things really start to come off the rails for this complaint. The security deposit. Despite lengthy good efforts, Glazer not only refused to contribute anything towards the extensive damages, but demanded the security deposit be paid by the insurer and be paid in whole or in part to her. Underline her, exclamation point. How dare she ask for the security deposit back?
But he puts an exclamation point underlined.
Yes.
Judges look at that and they're going,
The funny thing in all this is the Cuisinart knife set. It was worth $14. You know what Glazer did?
14 or 114?
$14. So she went out after this lawsuit was filed and started a GoFundMe page for Scottie Pippen, and the proceeds going to veterans. And in the GoFundMe page it says, and we'll spring $14 for his knife set. I mean, she's just savage in the way she's responding to this. It's hilarious.
What a great! Anyway, we had fun with that one. That's going to be a good one. Good luck, Glazer and Pippen family. This is going to be interesting. I don't know if he sold the house yet.
No, it's been on the market for a decade, you guys.
Should we go buy it?
Yeah, he's tried to sell it for a decade, and it has not sold. There's been no bites. I don't know, $16 million, I think.
One last thing. He claimed this as his home in Homestead. You're allowed to claim your personal residence for tax purposes. When he filed the complaint, Florida came in and said, it's not your house. He got in trouble.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Interesting.
Go to the website, radiolawtalk.com. That's radiolawtalk.com.